Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. My name is JD Grospitz, lead singer and streaming talent of Malignant Bear, and we are live tonight with some cave diving, or spelunking, as it's properly known, playing Scanner Sombre, spelled sombre? Apparently that's how it's spelled when it's the adjective. I never knew that before. But yeah, this is Scanner Sombre. This is a indie walking simulator. It came out in 2017. It is apparently heavily inspired by Dear Esther and Gone Home, which came out around that same time. And the point of the game is you are a cave diver, a spelunker, and you're exploring a cave, and it has a pretty unique visual system. I mentioned with Lovecraft's Untold Tales that one of the tricky things about horror, specifically with Lovecraft, is the idea of tell but don't show, whereas this is a game all about show, but it's in a very interesting sort of format. It's not a standard visual style at all, and you'll see what I'm talking about when we get into it. I've never played this before. I've heard it's decent but short, which is fine, I think, for kind of a gimmicky walking simulator. I think around 2 hours is kind of the sweet spot for them. And I think that's where this one falls, at least based on what I've read online and some Steam reviews and stuff. It seems to be about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. So we'll be doing this in a single sitting and see how it goes. This game has very limited options, specifically no audio options at all. So we'll see how this goes in terms of the sound balance as we jump into it. But yeah, looks pretty neat. So without any further ado, here's Scanner Sombre. And you can see right away, this is what I meant by the visual style. The entire game, visually, is these little dots. And I believe these are the dots of, what is it, LiDAR? Which is, what, light something, something, directional, something, whatever, radar. Something like that. It's how it's like sonographic sort of thing for mapping cave systems. But the entire game is this visual style, which I thought was just absolutely fascinating. And it's supposedly a horror game. It at least has the horror tag on Steam, but that doesn't mean anything. You can put those to whatever you want. And people just upvote them randomly. But if nothing else, I figure cave exploration is one of those things sort of like regular diving that's just like naturally scary to a lot of people. So, this counts as a horror game. Anyway, let's go for it. New game. Again, I know next to nothing about this. The devs of this inversion are most well known for Multiwinia and Darwinia and Defcom, which were some indie puzzle games years ago, and more recently for Prison Architect. Boy, that is... like skating here. Movement is very awkward. It's just as awkward for me as it is on stream. Okay, so that's fine. We'll say that's fine. You can zoom in with that click, or right click, I should say. With that click. You know, that button. That looks like a thing. Ah, VR headset, of course. This game can be played in VR. I'm not playing it in VR, but it can be. Scanner. So as you can see, that's what the game looks like. It's all of these dots. So our LiDAR scanner is just creating the environment. You can hold it down and it gets a little more in-depth as we go. Zoom in, of course. I don't know if it does stuff delete after a while, or no, it doesn't look like it. Alright, so clearly we were camping in this cave, which is just an all-around terrible idea. I've mentioned before I'm not keen on diving. The ocean is not for us. I'm not keen on cave diving either. Also a place not for us. It's a place for bears. Bears live in caves. People do not. I crouch? And there's no button remapping or anything, so the controls are it's just moving and clicking. This is it. This is all we're getting out of this. Hear this noise a lot, the LiDAR noise. I'm gonna map everything. This is neat. Oh, that's cool. So rooms that you were in before show up as like light blue when you're away from them, but then the other colors... Oh, I see. The colors get warmer as they get closer to you. That makes sense. In some weird way, that made sense in my brain. I don't know. Yeah, it's like Hot and Cold. Not the Katy Perry song, but like... It's a good song, though. I knew what I meant. Guess we're going this way. Very wet down here. Who knows what it actually looks like? Could be inside the Sarlacc pit. You'd never know. I updated OBS finally. They've been yelling at me to do that for a while. Nobody's been this deep for thousands of years. How do you know? How did you get down here, then? I was utterly alone. No call for help would ever reach the surface. Sounds like you need to yell louder. Character. Me. My friends all told me I was crazy. My wife couldn't understand my obsession. Your wife sounds like a reasonable woman. She's single. But I had to know if the myths were true. Sure is a cave. You proved them all wrong. I wonder, can you just go without doing anything? Okay, yeah, that's kind of spooky then. It's just completely pitch black then. Oop, there we go. So there's just this section that wasn't mapped at all then. Oh no. Oh, you can jump. Okay, cool. Apparently this game didn't sell very well. As proof of that, I have no idea why I own this game. A robot. I could have done that. But I for sure didn't buy this game. I think it came in like a bundle or something. Which is the case for a lot of games I own. What is this? It doesn't look like a natural kind of thing. It looks like a pillar of some kind. I mean, that's clearly a bridge up there, so... Is this what you were obsessed with? Architecture? I feel like there's easier ways to see this. Like, literally any building. Aperture control. What? Oh, I have a wider thing now. Right. Maybe not? I don't know. I honestly can't tell. Is there a hole in this? What is this? No? Okay. There's a bridge, a wooden bridge. That's often what you find in caves. I don't know if you would fall through this. That's cool though, the visual style of this is awesome. Just keep going. This noise is gonna be ingrained in my brain. feel it. Will mesh well with the tinnitus. What is that? Person? Am I about to be jump scared? Okay. You do you, buddy. Have fun. Let's go this way. Seem to be going upwards, which is good. I mean, good for me as someone who doesn't like caves, maybe bad for our character, who apparently likes caves. What is that? More architecture. So you could have as many or as few dots as you want as you're going. It told me I could change the aperture. Maybe that was just like a one-off thing. Maybe it's just permanently better. I don't know. Anyway, before I interrupted myself for like 10 minutes, I updated OBS, and now it doesn't look like it stutters on the second monitor anymore, which is cool. Yeah, still a little bit, but not as bad. See to zoom. So OBS used to have this really nasty problem, and again, maybe it still does, I don't know, where if your monitors were different refresh rates, it would be like really stuttery on your other monitor. And I have OBS running on my secondary monitor, which is half the refresh rate of my main one. There's no way I can make that jump. There's also nothing over there if I would. For sure make that one, though. It's a good thing all of my Spelunking gear apparently doesn't weigh anything. Think of that way. One of these days I'll read the changelogs for OBS and see what it's actually doing. I just assume it's all good things that I want. I don't know what I actually want in OBS. It's cool. What is all this? Statues or something. This cave sure is kind of weird. Supposed to make this jump? Ooh, nope. Apparently not. That seems like certain death. Oh, okay, there's no way I could have gone that way anyways. Alright, well, say this is the other side of the first bridge. Ah, okay. I guess I'm supposed to run? I don't... Okay. Guess that was like a jump scare? So I don't know. What was the point of that? It clearly didn't chase me, and it was just, you know, that model from earlier. If that was the reason why this game got the horror tag, just that one scene, then my apologies. I'm supposed to be playing spooky games. I never did iron out all the glitches. Of what? What are you talking about? Or have I been missing text up there this whole time? Sometimes you'd see sensor echoes from days earlier. Calibrations turned into ghosts. Ah. Okay. But even so, I never could explain everything I saw. Trying to rationalize your way out of those ghosts, huh? sounds like me with the Lighthouse game the other day. That was a fun game, though. I liked that. Divi also played it and enjoyed it. He likes scary games way more than I do. This is cool, though. Very linear. Boombox. Need to get over there so I can get my jams. This doesn't seem right. How do I get over there? There's no way I can make that jump. That's not gonna happen. Am I missing something here? It's gonna be the most mapped cave system ever, anywhere. No, it is just this, okay. What fell? What did I kick down? There's nothing here. Or ghosts, or whatever. These ghosts fell. Bad at their job, they're supposed to float. Stupid ghosts. We did a... Ooh. It's back across on this side now. Glitching through the wall. It's a very sturdy cave, you can tell by the way it is. Another one, burst scan. Okay, that does have a cooldown. I was gonna say, if that's just like a thing that I can just do forever now. It's pretty cool though. It's like super in depth. Yeah, it charges up in the bottom there, I can see it. Seems dangerous. So I mentioned this before, but there's a section in Dear Esther where you're in like a glowworm cave or whatever, and it's just beautiful. Even as outdated as that game is now in terms of graphics, that part, just they nailed the aesthetic they're going for. And this whole game kind of reminds me of that. And again, it's... They outright said it's inspired by it, so... Kind of an odd departure for these devs, though, to have made this. Good thing this thing doesn't have batteries or anything. It's... Can you imagine if that was a mechanic in this? That's how this could be a horror game. Not through jump scares, but if this thing had batteries and you had to manage them, that would have been a really unique mechanic. Well, not unique, but an interesting mechanic for this. if you had to pick and choose when you wanted to map things out. So, like, if you were feeling confident, you just wouldn't. That's cool, so you can see exactly where I was standing when I did that, and where the line kind of cut off. Certainly an interesting premise for a game. Oop. Oh, my legs. Oh, jeez. Where did it put me? But he gets one death. That's it, though. No more. Gotta get serious about this Spelunking. That looks so weird. This hole is made for me. I feel like we're just winding in on ourselves now, yeah. Just in that same room still. That might have been a waste. I was just curious. Might have actually just made this harder. So now there's like stuff over there. Whoa. Oh my god, that's really cool. Look at that. Okay, so this is pretty clearly man-made here. I'm sure it's fine. We haven't gotten a gun yet, so this can't be a real horror game. A tree? The temple must have been over 1,000 years old. I feel like I'm missing dialogue here. Probably because I'm not looking up in that corner of the game at all. I knew they existed. I'd searched for the cultists my whole life. That seems like an odd thing to have done. Finally see it in person, to be the first. But you couldn't have been the first. They must have built it. Whoever these cultists were. Sliding on things, but I can't tell what's there. It's very cool. Hey, you can see the actual stones that the path is made up of. This, what's his face? That one Daedra. You're seeing, I think? This looks like him. swear to God, if this game ends with me waking up on a wagon. Odd. We are gonna play Skyrim again, though. With the Anniversary Edition, or whatever it's called. I'm stuck. Why don't you waste time building stairs down here? You've got nature stairs all around you. It's where they perform the sacrifices. Yeah, it does kind of have that look to it, doesn't it? The more I scanned around the altar, the more it revealed. Is there more jump scares coming? Because I feel like there are. Get on it? Yeah. Stuff over there. I want that. These cultists, or is this just like a BDSM kind of thing? It looks like weird sex apparatuses. Whatever. We don't kink shame here. I mean, I guess it's an extra layer of danger if you're doing it in this cave, but to each their own. It's like scaffolding. Yeah, it's for sure Daedra here. Hey, what's up? Oh, jeez. I dropped a guy. Map view. That's where we were before, when I fell. Cultist Monastery. How do you know that's there? So I started way over there. Went up there and through all that. We got jump scared by a thing. It was the room where I fell in the chasm. Made it all the way up here. Yeah. Cool. Speaking of Skyrim, this reminds me of the like old style map in Daggerfall. Maybe we'll play that instead. I always wondered how many poor bastards they threw over the edge. We can go up the scaffolding. I don't know if we can stream Daggerfall, actually. I would do the Unity port of it. Cultists believe the cave itself malevolent, and the dead could never escape. Well, not if they're bad at spelunking. Victims were doomed to relive their final torture for hours forever. Is that the clue that we're dead? Are we the ghosts in this? No wonder people went mad down here. You said nobody had been down here. Which one is it? But anyway, Daggerfall, yeah. Daggerfall is a really good game. It's kind of aged like milk, though. And it also has lots of nudity in it. So I don't know if we can stream that. It's very pixelated, of course, given that when it came out, but still. Prison cells, of course. A stool. Yes, of course, no one's been here for thousands of years, but they had furniture. Modern day furniture. Something about this guy's story doesn't add up. Oh, okay. That noise was me. So now I'm sort of expecting more jump scares. Still not really scared, though. Maybe slightly unsettled. I'm scared of this noise, though. It is very repetitive. And maybe it does run out. Switch back here in the temple. So we went through the prison. Boy, that was a roundabout way. What kind of a terrible cave explorer couldn't just, like, climb up here some other way? Oh well. The scanner sounds so weird sometimes. I think that's where the scares are supposed to be, but I didn't see anything. Maybe there only just was the one, but it's conditioned you to think that there's going to be more, because it made that noise before that one. The cultist slept and ate here. Look at that, a regular full-on bed. A chest? The monks who came after, they spent their time in silent prayer to an unanswering god. So people have been here, then. If monks came after the cultists, people were here. Oh, that bed flipped over. Huge table and chairs there. Wow. And this is where the cultists played beer pong. Stuck. I keep getting stuck on things. There's all sorts of scary noises in the background. It's hard to hear over the LiDAR thing. Getting somewhere, I think. Going ever upwards still. See, I think the twist is we're dead the whole time. Sounds wet in here. These, is it stalactites the ones on the top? Wait for a thing to recharge. Yeah, there's clearly water down there. See it moving. This doesn't seem very safe. Something just... Oh, it's this again. I'm not going to test if I can swim. I feel like I probably can't. Weirdest ghost ever. I can pick up and use high-tech equipment, but I can't swim or float. Or maybe I can. I'm gonna have to go in the water here, I think. Maybe. Nowhere else to go. Oh, yeah. Lake entrance. Oh, so that was the cultist monastery, whenever I was... Okay. The definition of that word has changed. What? That was weird. I guess stuff doesn't work when it's wet. Okay. More water, lots of it too. I like that the dots move and disappear. So it's unmapped because it's water. Yeah, that makes sense. What is that? In the middle. An oil well. Wow. That's crazy. Who would have thought? Witch trials came much later. What? Where did that come from? Used to drag witches down here to purge them in huge numbers, evil throughout the ages. Where the hell is this cave? There's no doubt they believed in the myths. It was no accident they chose this cave. Is that Gollum? Get out of here. I'll play riddle game with you, but not very good. Person, they're evil. I missed it. I was too busy being scared. Did that show up because I stepped in the water? Or was that was just like a triggered thing, so it didn't show up that time? Spooky. You almost got me with that one. What is this? What am I looking at here? Can't tell where I'm supposed to go. Virgin Caves, Witch Trials. This cave is massive. Maybe I wasn't supposed to do that. See, I came in here. Yeah. Do I have to swim through this? There's creatures in here now. Seems like a terrible idea. You can see how big this is. Holy crap. That can't be right. Let's try it. Very loud. Okay, yeah, that was like the loudest thing ever. I clearly died. Okay, so we can't go in the water. Solved that mystery pretty quick. Sorry about that, yeah. It's incredibly loud. Okay, so whatever that was, it only comes after you while you're in the water. So you have to move quickly, that's all it is. Alright, it's gonna be real loud for a second again, and my apologies. Maybe not? Yeah, there's another one down there, I can see it. Shows up for like a split second, and vanishes. Wonder if this was true, of course. No way, those were just glitches. Much death occurring in such a confined space. What horrors must they have seen in their final moments? Let's go this way, I guess? Seems like a trap. There's a thing over there. Okay. Oop, crap. Almost glitched clean off of that platform. There's something... Lake exit. Okay, so it is that way. I think, yeah. But obviously I can't spend much time in the water or those things come after me. That looks like land. spooky. Let's go this way. This looks cool. What's this? What is this? Is this something? Sure, why not? Okay. This looks like a dead end again. Hard to tell. I was right. I might be able to make that jump. I guess it depends on where the spooky things spawn at. Oh, I don't want to risk it, because I have no idea how far back it'll put me. Where's this? Looks like a sure thing, he says as he falls to his death. See, I think this space might actually just be infinite, which is pretty cool. Getting some frame rate drops there too, so it must have been. Let's go up here. Connect to anything? Close enough. It's very precarious here. I can hear things in the water too. This is all land. Well, rock. I guess that's what land is. Just full of astute observations on this one. That better be my boombox. I've been looking for it this whole time. Sensor upgrade. Sensor resolution, or scanner resolution has been increased, okay. It just keeps getting better and better. Why did we leave all these tools around? Or somebody did, I don't know. How do I get the morph ball? It's the upgrade I really want. Double jump? That'd be kind of cool too. Oh, the hook shot. No, that would make this really sick. And a lot of cages over there. Creepy. See you later, monsters. I just assume they're not chasing me, I don't know. So the regular scan is now so good that I pretty much don't ever need to use the burst one. A boat. Am I controlling this? I think I am, yeah. This can't end horribly. This boat's gonna be bright red by the end of this. Glowworm Cave. They did the thing. It even has dramatic music. See, mapping this feels like kind of a waste. Okay, good, and it just falls off when you do. Okay, I was gonna say, that would ruin the aesthetic if you could map the, like the roof where the glowworms are. Like you can, but it just sort of ends. Jeez, look at that. Sure is something. A very unique visual style, definitely. It's like Visual Snow, the video game. That's like tinnitus for your eyes. This better not be copyrighted music. Ooh. Having a hard time seeing where I'm supposed to go, though. I think it's up here. Yeah. That noise. Actually, could probably just hear me clicking more than anything. This mic sure is sensitive. Cave's getting awful narrow. There we go. Widening out again. Why did that sound so ominous? Something bad's about to happen, isn't it? Something bad and probably loud. What's that? Is that an exit? Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Alright, everybody out. Thanks, boat. Have fun. Doing whatever boats in a cave do. My boombox. Look at that, he's dancing. This must be it. Material scanner. A minecart. Ah, it's a miner. So many have died down here. This cave is... What hasn't this cave done? Next, we're going to come up on the section that once hosted a YMCA. Miners came for work. They were just as superstitious. They were terrified of this place. Gee, I can't imagine why. All those lost their lives to negligence. Are they trapped down here too? Probably. Supposed to go up there? Yeah. Spooky. A lot of dead bodies down here, I bet. That's where they mine Bitcoin. Yeah, they do that in New World. That's why that game heats up your video card like nobody's business. So we'll keep it on material scanner. So we can see what the difference is between the things we're climbing up. What's that? Push it? No. Sometimes physics just seems to kind of break. Minecarts. Plenty of those. What's this? A railing. Oh, safety features. Okay. Oh, it wasn't very safe. Yep. Yeah. Oh, jeez. OSHA would have had a field day with this place. That's supposed to be. They just petrified? What's going on here? So there's a bridge up there. There's, I guess, stairs. That's what that was. Does it matter that all this is in my memory? What? What do you mean? Does it make it any less real? What? I don't... What are you getting at? I was there. I was the first. I don't understand. I don't know if I can make that one. Especially if there's ghosts in the way. Get out of here. Ghosts don't have hit detection. Maybe this one does. Nope. Awful lot of them, then. I'm curious if there's a version of this game that has, like, normal graphics that you could just kind of explore this, and maybe you get that when you beat it. But yeah, there's clearly... It's like some kind of museum or something. These are just plaques. This is display. Yep. Are we in a museum? Is that the twist? I'm waiting for the twist. I don't know if there is one. I assume there is one, though. I remember coming down like it was yesterday. So, someone built this? I think I'd find something below, hoping it wouldn't be another empty cave. Well, it clearly wasn't. Just wish I'd been better prepared. Okay, so yeah, the twist is we're dead. That's... we can call that one pretty conclusively at this point. Distance. Where am I going? This is all just kind of blending together. Okay, yeah, we'll switch back to that. Ooh, that was a close one there. This looks important. Turn the power on. So now we can take the elevator out. Maybe it might be done. This game is really short. Let's see what this was on the map. Holy crap. Material scanner. Industrial accident, 19 dead. Memorial Museum. Opened in 85, closed in 89. Industrial accident, 84 dead. Oh my goodness. Sensor upgrade. Lake exit. Guess all of that was the boat section, right? Oh yeah, that's where the caves were. Yep. There's the big glowworm one. Neat. Just how massive the underground lake was. My god. Wait. Oh, you go this way now. Okay. I was gonna say it's still not open. Alright, so we can't go that way, it's blocked off. This way instead. Just follow the wire. It's a maze in here. Yeah, no wonder you closed this off. It's ridiculous. How do I get to that? It's just down? Is that... Can I go down there? Okay. Alright, we'll actually turn on the thing first, and then we'll go back. It's intense rumbling. I don't know what's going on here. The elevator's back on? And loud. Always have to jump on elevators, of course. Why is it so loud? Why is there no volume control in this game? Up we go. It's gonna break and then crash down, and that's when the survival horror aspect starts. You gotta fight whatever those things were in the lake. What is the soundtrack? What is this? This is weird. It doesn't match this at all. Almost sounds like Christmas music. What were they thinking? Just ear-splittingly loud. If I had to hear it, you have to hear it too. How many times do I have to relive this? Okay, so yeah, we're dead. Was the same rock, the same metal, the same stale air. And the guilt. This frame rate drops or something else. Just want to see my family again. I don't know how I died. Yep. I was... What a twist. Hey, it's them. From the picture. You just come down? Is that... Oh my goodness. All the memories I'm forced to relive. It's the one I don't remember. Oh, you guys found my boombox. Sick. Thanks. Breaks my heart now, and I left my family behind. I get my jams, finally. They're always here for me. Oop. The cutscene's stuttering so bad. What is with that lately? Okay, it fixed itself. I don't... That's weird, though. It's definitely not my video card. It's just something... I don't know if it's something with OBS or with just the games I've been playing, but... Whatever. Is it gonna take me back through the whole thing? Okay, now. I was gonna say this would take forever. An hour and 14 minutes to be exact. Oh, we can fly. Okay. So we're not the crappiest ghost ever. Stuttering again there for a second. It's just in this cutscene. What the... Whatever. Again, my apologies. Looks fine on my end. OBS just isn't having it. Need to look into that. It's starting to annoy me. I mean, it's been annoying, but... Music sure was loud. Certainly a unique concept, but I think that's about all there is to it. Dots are vanishing. Oh no. We're dots. Now we're one of the ghosts in the cave. Yeah, that was really short. Yeah, it seems cool. I almost feel like the horror elements detracted from it. I think this just would have been fine on its own without, like, adding in the jump scares and the super loud screams, the remarkably loud music. I'm actually going to turn off the audio on this. But yeah, yeah, it's neat. It's a cool concept, but that's about it. There's not much else to say with it. I don't know if there was supposed to be some, like, emotional resonance there at the very end. I certainly didn't have any because I didn't know anything about the character or his family. Like, it's unfortunate that he died cave diving, I guess. Skip this. New Game Plus. What would that do? Extras. Previous game, Prison Architect. What would New Game Plus be? I'm really curious. Put the audio back on now. Just. Now with more jump scares. So yeah, we just have all of the abilities from the start. I don't know what the point of that would be. Why you would need that. Unless you wanted to see if, I guess, what the materials were back in the, like, cultist area. That might be kind of neat. And then we'll do this for like a second or two. Just while I kind of think about this for a little bit more. But yeah, this was fine. It's a scary game. I feel like jump scares are kind of the lowest common thing there. The lowest common denominator. Like the weakest form of scares. I would have rather this been a non-scary game and instead just an interesting one. And I think just the premise is interesting enough of just you exploring a cave with this. Instead of having, like, trying to have that big, like, oh, walking simulator has to have the, emotional payoff at the end, just like Dear Esther did, or just like Gone Home did. I would have rather this just be you exploring a cave for, like, an hour or two. It's like, yeah, check out, there's some cool stuff in there. Like, that would have been fine. And again, the emotional resonance that other walking simulators provide is thanks to, like, other aspects of them. Like, Dear Esther does it because it has the narration, and you build up and you kind of get to know. It's not the character so much as, like, the island itself and all the potential characters that were there. Which is kind of interesting. They all sort of mold together at the end. And you have a big payoff in that. And I never played Gone Home, but... But yeah, with walking sims, you're going... Oh, we didn't even look to see what those elements were. That was like the whole point of me doing this. Okay, so yeah. It's ruins and a bridge. Like, aperture control is there twice now. So yeah, statues. Curious what element the spooky guy was. Spookium, that's his element. Oh my goodness. Then with that burst scan. It broke. Okay. Alright, we don't need the super loud jump scare. Yeah, so Scanner Sombre. Again, neat concept. Kind of fails as a horror game, I think. And would have been better if it just wasn't one. I don't even know if I can recommend it to check out because you saw literally all of the game right now. So. But hey, another one off the list. Yeah, we'll go back to more traditional scary games. Not tomorrow, but probably the rest of the week. But anyway, yeah, whether you were here live or you watched this VOD, we do hope you enjoy it, even if it was really short, and especially for an entire game. That's crazy. But we appreciate your viewership, and until next time, have a good one.